you talk about the analogy to fascism, the real analogy is private corporations.
Right.
Those are totalitarian institutions.
Yeah.
We don't use the term for them because our ideological system keeps away from economic power and structure. But if we were honest about it, we would point out that these are basically about as close to totalitarian as any institutions humans have devised. Actually, if you look at their history, they came out of the same background as political fascism. The modern corporations were given their extraordinary rights and powers not that long ago. It's early in this century, and mostly by courts and lawyers, not legislation. And the thinking behind it, the intellectual background, is rather similar to what led to bolshevism and fascism. And they're very similar in form. Totalitarian institutions, unaccountable to the public, and very hierarchic and authoritarian in their internal structure. Power is vested ultimately in the owners and investors. Control is done by the CEO and the board of directors. If the investors don't like it, they kick them out. The rest of the structure is very strictly top-down. If you're somewhere inside that system, say a junior manager, you get orders from above and you hand them on down below. And at the bottom, there are people who rent themselves to the place called workers. They don't have anything to say. Now, there's a little bit of feedback and interchange, but that was true even in Stalinist Russia. These are about as close to totalitarian as any institutions we know.